you doing, my friends? Thank you so much for tuning back into the Jovenshire channel for yet another episode of Where to Start. It's just a little show that we do here because we love comic book movies and TV shows, and we love the source material so much, we want you to love them too. That's how this works. So if you've ever seen a character on the big screen or the small screen and thought to yourself, man, I love those characters, I wish I could read some comics, but I don't know where to start. Well, boom, there it is. How do you do? That's why we do the show here. Now, this is a topic, today's topic is in line with Avengers Endgame that comes out this week, and everyone, for us here, we were trying to figure out, like, which one do we do? Which Avenger do we cover? And we went to the comments. So after tallying up and looking at a bunch of comments, we decided that we want to cover Guardians of the Galaxy to lead you right into Avengers Endgame. So that's why, guys, we read the comments. So if you want a specific series done, let us know down there. We want to talk about them with you. We want to see what you guys are thinking, and we want to give you the comics that you need to read. So before we get started, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. And if you just want to support the channel, a really great way to do it for free is just signing up for notifications and watching as much of this video as you possibly can. So let's jump into where to start for the Guardians of the Galaxy. Where to start? I've apologized for a few things on the internet. I'm going to go ahead and just put this one on that list of things I'm going to apologize for. Yeah. Now, since Avengers Endgame is finally coming out this weekend, man, just 11 years to get to that. Now, one of the reasons why the Avengers movies are so great is because you get to see all of these characters coming together that you don't normally see on screen at the same time. Well, in Avengers Assemble, number 1 through 8, you actually get to see the Avengers team up with the Guardians of the Galaxy. So if you're looking for something that's more of a smooth transition from like what you've seen on screen to what you read, this is a good place to start. Even Thanos is the big bad guy, and you're going to see some familiar stuff like the Cosmic Cube. So it's definitely not the MCU that you, or it's not the Avengers that you know in the MCU. It's not the same story. So you can read this and have a completely different adventure, but with a lot of the characters that you already know and love. So all of the Guardians are there, the Avengers are there. It's just a great story to kind of like get you up and ready for this Friday's main event. So again, this is just a good mashup and mix-up of a bunch of characters that you already know in one comic series. But if you want something that's more centered around specifically Guardians of the Galaxy, don't worry, I got you covered. So this next story is just the Guardians, and you'll actually find them here on Earth where they find themselves grounded. Now, not just grounded like, you go to timeout. No. They are stuck here on Earth. It takes place after Civil War II, and these issues are Guardians of the Galaxy's 15 through 19. Now, this isn't the original Guardians of the Galaxy. This is back in 2016, so it's the Guardian members as you know them, because those characters have definitely changed over the years. Now, these space pirates who are constantly saving the galaxy, they're used to being outcasts that have come together kind of like for the common good. But this gives them a chance to all feel very much out of place, because only Peter Quill is from Earth, and even then, hasn't spent a lot of time here. So you get to see what these characters are like in our atmosphere. A cool aspect that I think was you get to see Groot go into the Amazon, not going into Amazon. He's not getting your packages in 2 days. No, that's not how this is working. He actually goes to the Amazon, back to nature, if you will, and gets to kind of see what that looks like, where there's like, you know, a bunch of him, but just not him. Like, he is Groot. They are not Groot. So if you're looking for a unique take on the Guardians of the Galaxy, seeing them in an adventure where Peter Quill has to rally everyone, improvise, and try to save the day, this too is a great place to start. So we've had Guardians meet Avengers. We've had Guardians on their own. But if you're a fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy, then obviously you love Rocket. So why not talk about a great story arc that's more, it's a little spin-off for just Rocket Raccoon. In issues number 1 through 5 of Rocket, the story arc is called The Blue River Score, and it pretty much, we see Rocket Raccoon running his own gang of misfit thieves, and they are trying to pull off a major heist. So if you're looking for a story arc that has, you know, a tiny raccoon who's super mischievous, trying to put together a larger-than-life heist, and trying to make sure that everything is meticulous and goes according to plan when it really is stacked up against them, well then honestly, you're just looking for something really unique, but luckily for you, this is a story that you're going to want to read. Again, it's not the full Guardians team. It is a fun noir-style heist Ocean's 11 meets Rocket Raccoon kind of story. And it's just something that you can talk to your friends about after you see Endgame and you're like, ah, yeah, you think Rocket was good in this. Man, did you guys read Rocket number 1 through 5, the Blue River Score? Oh, you haven't? Well, let me tell you, it's about this. Now, it's maybe a kind of a weird conversation starting, but still a great story to read. So if you want something that's a little off the beaten path with Guardians of the Galaxy, I would say go with that. So, there you have it. These are just a few choice stories to get you more into the vibe of Endgame coming up this week. Now, if you like these stories, let us know which ones you want us to cover in the other episodes that we will be doing here in the future. What other Avengers can we talk about? I saw a lot for Iron Man, Captain America, Winter Soldier actually had quite a few votes. We landed on Guardians, but don't worry, there's still plenty of time and internet for us to do more and more of these where to start. So let us know, again, in the comments who you want us to cover next, and also let me know what stories that you actually read that we recommended, because I would love to have that conversation with you. Anyways, that's it for me. I need to go wait in line to get my seats for Avengers Endgame. What is this, the 90s? Who waits for seats anymore? Thank you, Arclight. Anyway, I'm super stoked. I can't wait. I'm going to be rereading Avengers Assemble 1 through 8 again just to kind of get the whole vibe and feel because I'm excited. But that's it for me. So, till the next time, I'll see you later.